Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Picture Book Storytime. My name is Olubunmi Aboderin-Talabi and I'm a children's picture book author. I'm also a children's picture book fan, so whenever I come across books that are brilliant, fascinating, well written, well drawn, well illustrated, I like to share it. I want to tell everybody all about it. So today, I want to tell you about a book called Master Money, the Millionaire by Ahlberg and Amstutz. So, this book is about a boy who finds a treasure, lands himself in a bit of a situation, but then things work out in the end. So let's read, shall we? Master Money, the Millionaire. Master Money was a lucky boy. When he was 4, he had a bucket and spade for his birthday. He dug a hole in the garden and found a box of buried treasure. So then he had lots of money. When he was 5, he went to school. He dug a hole in the sandpit and found a bigger box of buried treasure. So then he had lots and lots of money. When he was 6, he went on his holidays. He dug a hole on the beach and found an even bigger box of buried treasure. So then he had so much money, he was a millionaire. Master Money liked being a millionaire. He liked spending the money. He liked giving it away. He gave pocket money to his sister. "Thank you very much," said his sister. He gave pocket money to his mum and dad. "Thank you very much," his mum and dad said. Master Money bought a horse for his sister, a car for his dad, an aeroplane for his mum, a bag of bones for the dog, and a sweet shop for himself. At school, he bought a new blackboard for his teacher. "Just what I need," said his teacher. He paid a French cook to make the dinners. "Yum, yum," said the children. He paid singing waiters to serve them. "Tra-la-la," the waiters sang. By now, Master Money was a famous boy. He had his picture in the newspaper. The headline said, "Richest boy in the world." Then, suddenly, when Master Money was 6.5, the trouble began. Late one night, Mr. Creep, the crook, crept into the house, crept up the stairs, put Master Money in a sack and crept off with him. Uh-oh. Mr. Creep took Master Money to a secret den. In the secret den, Mrs. Creep made a secret pot of tea and some secret sandwiches. Miss Creep tied Master Money to a secret chair. Master Creep played a secret game of I Spy with him. The next day, Master Money had his picture in the newspaper again. The headline said, "Kidnapped. Have you seen this boy?" The police looked everywhere for Master Money. His family looked everywhere too. So did his teacher. So did the children at school. Then, 2 days later, Mr. and Mrs. Money got a letter. The letter was from Mr. Creep. It said, "I will swap you, Master Money, for £1 million. What do you say? Yours sincerely, Mr. Creep. P.S. Leave the £1 million in the secret place marked on this map." The Money family got the £1 million as fast as they could. It took every pound that Master Money had. Also, they had to sell the aeroplane, the car, and all the other things. "It will be worth it," said Mrs. Money. "He is a good little lad." Then Mr. Money left the £1,000,000 in the secret place. Mr. Creep crept out, crept up, and crept off with it. Mrs. Creep and the children counted it. "It's all here, Dad," the Creep children said, and Master Money was set free. The next day, Master Money had his picture in the newspaper again. The headline said, "Kidnapped boy comes home." Master Money was happy to be home. He was not a millionaire now, so his dad got a job and gave him pocket money. "Thank you very much," Master Money said. 3 weeks later, Mr. Creep and his family were caught. But Master Money did not get his £1,000,000 back. "We've not got it," the Creep family said. And it was the truth. They had spent it all. After that, nothing happened for a while. Then, when Master Money was 7, he had a birthday party. His friends from school came to the party. So did his teacher. Master Money's presents were a football shirt, a pair of socks, a pair of football boots, a train set, 2 bags of sweets, and a bucket and spade. Soon Master Money began digging a hole in the garden. Everybody gathered round. Perhaps something interesting is going to happen, they thought. After all, Master Money was a lucky boy. The end. So that was Master Money, the Millionaire by Ahlberg and Amstutz. Now, I like this book because it deals with a very complex subject, and that's the subject of kidnap. And it deals with it in a way that children can understand and relate to the subject without undue fear. This is what I believe makes a brilliant children's picture book. A creation that is able to distill a very complex subject down into something that is easy to understand. And it's also an enjoyable story. It's an entertaining children's story. Perfect length, great for bedtime stories, good for an early reader to practice reading, learning new words, and so on and so forth. And it introduces things like alliteration, when it talks about he crept up, crept off, crept in, so on and so forth, that repetition and alliteration, good literary practices for children to get used to, even while they're young. So I'm going to ask you a question from the book. Hope you were paying attention. If you know the answer, type the answer into the comment box. If you get it right, I'll let you know. Now, my question is, Master Money, when he had a lot of money, he bought all his family members different gifts. Do you remember what Master Money bought for himself when he had lots of money? So he bought, a car for his dad, an airplane for his mom, a pony for his sister, some bones for his dog. But what did he get for himself?